are we doing today, people? I hope that you guys are okay. I hope this finds you in good times. We got a
Yo,
good podcast going on for
Yo,
you guys today. With that being said,
why didn't you play his
say
music at
hello
the
to Hot
beginning?
Take Jake and Matty Ice.
why are you interrupting him?
I
We've
like it
done
with
that.
his
We've
music.
done that one time. It's not like a normal thing.
Juan loved it.
No, we didn't. Juan, tell him. Stand for yourself.
Why am I still on the big screen?
Cause
Here we go back to three.
of course.
There. Nope. There you go.
Let's get it. Final say Paul, we here. We lit. Let's go. Wow, you
And
kicked
there he
him on
goes. I
purpose
did
right
not
there.
kick him. Why would I kick him during the pod? That makes no sense, does it? I told him this shit's gonna happen.
I told you this was gonna happen, and you did it. You did it already from
Why
the beginning.
why
That's
would I
crazy.
kick you during the pod?
That is
Look,
true, I guess.
yeah. Makes no sense, right?
That's a good question. That's a question for you to answer.
Fix your shit.
It doesn't. But why would you start off strong?
I've already cussed like 3 times already.
Am my audio messed up?
No,
No,
you're
your
good.
audio's fine. This is a scuff pod. I'm so sorry,
Well,
guys.
He's hating on it. Juan, do you
Fill the
hear
air.
us? You good, Juan?
We're gonna start back over.
I'm chilling. I don't know what's going on like that. Just sitting here waiting for somebody to respond.
We both have talked. You okay there? Can you hear us correctly?
I know, but like I already went into the number one topic.
When the hell did
No,
you do
you
that?
did not.
Yeah, he just saying some shit.
Yo, okay, so we got a good slate of stuff going on today. Um, we're gonna start off with college. We got a lot of NFL to talk to, so hopefully we get to this college real quick. So, with that being said, we got LSU takes down Ole Miss. Who wants it first?
I
I
want you
would
to go
love Matt
first.
to go
I
first. I
want you to
wish you'd
go
tell the
first.
score.
I want you to go first.
You want me to go first?
It
Absolutely.
was 29 to 20. It was 29 to 26.
Well, guys, I think it's time to put respect where respect is deserved. I think Brian Kelly came into this game knowing his legacy was on the line for this game. And boy, did he show you that not only can he can win in the clutch. This game kept going back and forth. What I love the most is there was no quit in the Tigers, and they played the whole way through. Brian Kelly is who I thought he was. He's the best coach of the SEC, in my opinion, now. I don't care that Georgia's done all this and that. You have not had to deal with Brian Kelly. Now that Brian Kelly is recruiting and his players are now coming, it's about to get destructive. This is only the beginning because Ole Miss is fraudulent to me. He showed Lane Kiffin how to win in the clutch. What I loved with their quarterback is every time he had to make a throw, they made it. Even turnovers, man, they played smart in the turnover battle also. This team was fighting the whole way through, man. I love the ending of the game. Brian Kelly at the beginning of the season said, guys, we have a struggle finishing the games. And now they have finished this game, and I plan them to finish the next two. They will beat Bama, and they will beat Texas A&M. Brian Kelly, we are all witnesses, bro. You are on your way to being either the number 2 head coach of the college football or number 1. But we're watching it live right now. He's top 3 already, Matt. He's top 3 already. He solidified it. Hopefully you respond to the dumb shit you said last week.
Did they win because of Brian Kelly or did they win because of Garrett Nussmeyer?
I think he's a product of Brian Kelly. Would you not say so?
Is he though?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Last week you
I
said,
think that Garrett Nussmeyer is the one that saved him that game.
okay, that's his quarterback. So that's Brian Kelly, right?
That's Brian Kelly. So if a quarterback does great, it's because of their head coach.
What are you talking
Is that
about?
what you're saying?
Hold on. When
Is
it
that what
lost to
you're saying?
USC, you blamed him. You didn't say nothing about
Who? Say it
Nussberg
again?
that game.
Say it again.
You said nothing about the quarterback that game.
Nussmeyer
Whenever he
played
lost
great
to
against
USC.
USC.
Really? He did?
Yeah. Look up the stats, please. Juan, stat guy.
So you're still not giving Brian Kelly his credit.
Brian Kelly absolutely deserves some credit. Absolutely. What I can't stand about you, Jake, is that you said that he solidified himself this game, right? But you also said last week that if he would have lost, well, let me see what happens against Bama. Then I'll make a
You were
judgment
trying
on
to say
him.
he was overrated completely.
So now that he did miss, that goes out the window.
Yes
So
or
if he
no? You were
loses
trying to
against
tell me.
Alabama, then what? Well, he beat Ole Miss, Matt, so he's already a top 3 head coach.
He's solidifying himself more and more right now.
If he loses against Texas A&M, well, he beat Ole Miss though, so that solidifies him.
Yes or no, Matt? Did you say he couldn't beat ranked opponents?
He could not beat ranked opponents,
and he just did, right?
As I was proven until last week.
Oh, okay. He proved you wrong on that. Now,
but
will
what
you give him his flowers?
what I don't understand about you is that it was a lose-lose for me either way from you, because you said it last week, and I'll repeat myself, that you would not take this game really serious. You want to see what he does against Alabama.
No, I didn't. You were asking me a question whether he was overrated. I said,
please
if he beats
watch
Alabama,
the VOD.
I have to see that. That's what I said.
And then after that, you said, well, I have to wait to see he does it against Alabama. Yes or no?
You gave the same damn out.
Do you see that he doesn't want to answer?
Why can't I think of his name?
Do you see that he doesn't want to answer?
I answered you. I told you what I said.
No, you did not.
In the pod, you asked if he loses, is he overrated? I said, let me see what he does against Bama. That's what I said.
So you just switched it up from 30 seconds ago, by the way.
The same thing you told me about USC's head coach whenever they played Penn State this past week, when you said, well, he could still turn it around and beat Penn State. Did you not? Did you not say that about Lincoln Riley?
I said that he could still beat Penn State. When did I ever say that he can turn it around, make him a great head coach?
If he would have won that game, you would have came in here frolicking. Oh my gosh, he's back!
No, I would not have. I would have said,
you wouldn't have done that.
They beat a great Penn State team.
Do we know this guy for 7 years, or are we gonna act stupid today?
Please, go ahead, Juan. Help him out.
Would he have came in here if they would have beat number 4, mind you, number 4, Penn State? He wouldn't have walked in here and told us, "Hey, man, he turned it around."
Could have came.
Dumbass got his ass whooped again, of course. But go ahead.
I would have been on my high horse for sure, but I wouldn't have said that. What's his name is back.
What I was trying to say with the loss against Ole Miss is, I think he would have still had a chance to make the playoffs, because I believe in this system. As long as you're in the SEC or Big Ten, you have 2 opportunities to still have 2 losses and still make the playoffs, in my opinion. That's what I believe. That's why it would have been his second loss. So I think he could have turned it around. You said it yourself. A&M looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Bama's still in the top of what's it called? They're in the top, top 10 at least still? That's why I said he still had a chance. The thing about USC, he got one more team to play, and that was Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, he had 2 bad losses. Name the losses that Brian Kelly has. 1 bad loss against USC. 1 bad loss. If he would have lost to Ole Miss, that's a number 9 versus a number 12. You had to put perspective where it's at, Matt. Come on, man. What are we doing? Give the guy credit where it's due.
Absolutely, you got to give him credit, bro. But I'm just saying, you like to pick and choose, man. What you want to give credit on? You said it last week,
yes
man.
Or no? If they lose
like
the next
I said,
2 games, are you going to give him come in here and talk shit on him? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
That was my whole point. If they would have lost this game and they would have won the next 2, I felt I would have been able to come back and talk crap the same exact way. That was my whole point. Now we're here in the here and now, and he's done the unthinkable and beat Ole Miss like usual.
Like usual.
So if he loses next week,
if he loses next week, what happens?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you.
If he loses next week, yes, it's going to hurt him. But what I'm saying is him winning this game showed you, guys, LSU can really – look, I'm a Texas fan. But if there's one team I'm afraid of, there's two actually. LSU and Miami. Those are the two teams that are sleepers to me.
Miami.
I don't believe anybody in the SEC scares me, and nobody in the Big 12 scared me, especially Ohio State. We'll get to them later. But those are the two teams that sleep on me. LSU and Miami. Thank you for my balloons. Bye.
You got anything else, Matty Ice?
No, I'm just saying, like Jake likes to pick and choose.
Pick and choose.
Because if they lose against Arkansas next week, well, it was a good loss, though. Right? I don't think so either. But I'm just saying. Well, it was a good loss, though.
They
beat Ole Miss
or Alabama?
Arkansas. They beat Ole Miss the week before.
They get Alabama and Texas A&M back-to-back weeks. See, that's going to be a tough slate. But it's just sad, man. It's sad that you can't give that poor guy credit where it's due. Oh, it goes to the quarterback.
I did give him credit. What are you talking about? You're just not listening.
Pie chart. Real quick, before we move on, pie chart. What did Brian Kelly get? I swear, if it's under 50%, I'm going to scream one.
I think that Garrett Nussmeier gets the majority of it.
Look at this dumbass, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't give nothing. So what are you giving Brian Kelly? What, 10%?
No.
What are you giving him?
He gets like 45.
Look at him. Look at him. The saltiness out of him.
There's no saltiness.
Not 50-50 at least.
50. Well, you got to remember there's other factors. It's not going 50 Nussmeier, 50 Brian Kelly.
So Nussmeier gets 55?
No. That's what I'm saying. So a lot of credit goes to Brian Kelly. What it is, Jake, is that you're just not listening. You're on your head's full of fucking hot air, bro.
I'm the voice of the voiceless. I'm speaking for the people that were gradually on TikTok celebrating.
And where were those people whenever I was right, whenever USC upset them? Where were they at? Nowhere to be found, right?
At the same time, man.
All of a sudden, they want to come out their little hole and say, oh, he's dumb. He's dumb.
Because we believe in Brian Kelly.
Those people are still there whenever Texas A&M or Alabama beats them. I hope they're still there.
Okay. That's fine.
Hey, Juan, is this going to be a problem, bro? Huh? Because I didn't kick you that time.
You go right there, Juan. All right, we're good with that one, Juan. He said that the fans, the voice of the voiceless. I got y'all guys.
The voice of the voiceless. All right, so next on the agenda we have Texas. They barely beat Oklahoma, and yeah.
Barely beat them. Did you say barely?
Yeah, it was a close game.
I said it. I said it last week.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Was not even going to be close. I don't know. I turned it off at halftime, man. That's how bad it was. Oklahoma, terrible offense, clearly terrible defense. Texas stays number one. Let's go. Steve Sarkisian, the best head coach in the SEC. Thank you very much. He turned this Texas team around within a heartbeat. I love Sarkisian. I love this Texas team. Quinn Ewers did not disappoint at all. No QB controversy whatsoever. None. Zero. He struggled. Hang on. He struggled in the beginning of the game, like y'all both called it. Y'all both started that he was going to start off slow. But after that, second quarter, he went all out. Like he never missed a game. Fantastic.
Juan has playback. Juan, you think your mic's messing up a little bit, buddy. I can hear playback going back and forth on you.
I just scuffed podcast, guys. I apologize in advance.
I can hear. I don't know if you have your mic in.
I heard it too.
Can you hear Matt? You can hear yourself talking, right, Matt?
But I was ignoring it.
No, I can't.
No. I was just saying at that time. Hold on. I want to say this. Matt, you're telling me if we play that way, next week against Georgia we win?
Georgia's not a good team, bro. You literally, hang on, not even 5 minutes ago, you just said that you do not believe in Georgia. But now they're a dominant team?
No. What I'm
Juan,
saying
your
is
mic
why I
is
don't believe in
echoing.
him.
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you, it's got to be what's his name.
Sorry, I'm the problem. Where I'm having problems. I can't do it. So. We're having mic problems. Okay, but Jake, go ahead. Tell him why you were worried about Quinn.
We won the turnover battle. Yes, we did. Quinn Ewers had a whopping 199 yards, 1 TD, and 1 pick. Let me get this straight. By the way, I called that pick that he was going to throw. Let me get this straight. You really believe in this team with us struggling with Oklahoma? The only reason we won is because we just kept winning field possession and we kept making them fumble. Or I think they fumbled twice. There's no way you can say it's a QB controversy. There's no QB controversy.
Did Quinn Ewers put us in a bad spot any type of
That's because our defense put us in a great spot.
Did he
Matt?
at all? No, he did not.
I'm saying is we played Georgia. Who's better, Georgia or Oklahoma? Yes,
it was his first game back. Relax. This was a great game to come back on. Simple as that.
We would have won 55-3 if Arch was in that game. I'm letting you know now.
Bro. Well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. We'll never know.
That's fine. All I'm saying is if he shows up like how he showed up this week, I'm telling you right now, Matt, that's not going to look good. That is not going to look good. 199 yards passing and 1 touchdown does not cut it, buddy. Not when I've seen Arch being thrown for 3 TDs and shit like that.
Yes, and you saw Quinn do that before he got hurt. Do we forget? Okay. Do we forget? Okay. You want to count that out?
We have a tough slate coming up. I'm just letting you know now.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You're naming all of Arch's accomplishments.
Go ahead.
But you're not naming none of Quinn's.
I'm just telling you that I didn't like that. In fact, if there wasn't no turnover, it was 7-3 deep in the second quarter is when we went crazy.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's the first quarter. You forget there's 4 quarters in a game,
yes,
right?
I saw the defense step up play after play. Oklahoma couldn't do crap.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma had nothing offensively. I'm just saying. Next week, whenever we talk about the next pod, I'm going to say it, man. Georgia shows up and Quinn plays like that, we're not winning that game. I'm telling you right now. He better show up next week. Go ahead.
Man, he better show up next week.
Prime time.
Y'all don't want to go anymore?
No. It was a simple game. We dominated. That's what we do. Number one. That's what number one
I'm proud of Steve Sarkisian. He used to be very pass happy. I love that he has fell in love with the run.
We have 2 good running backs.
I love that. We are the team to beat this year. This is our year as long as we don't make the mistakes. And Quinn's got to play better. This is our year if that happens. There you go. You want a more gloating one. There you go.
Number 1, Texas. We can't be stopped. We left that trash Big 12.
Shut up. Oregon wins in a close one. Watch your mouth. Oregon wins in a close one against number 2 OSU, 32-31.
I liked it. I kind of called this. Boy, did they rely on the running game, and they played very. Here's the thing about Ohio State that I noticed. Their defense is not that great. And when you run on them and you keep pounding them, like I said last week, this is what's going to happen. I don't know if this team, and I already had called it a loss. If Michigan shows their dominance in the run game, which that's all they have, if they do that, they can upset them. I'm just saying, Ohio State, don't crown them yet, guys. Don't put them in there like they're going to be number 3, 4, whatever. They could very well drop down again. Oregon played smart football. I know it was an Oregon. I get it. But that was a great game plan. And there's something about Ryan Day, in my opinion, I don't trust. He loses these games. He has better players on his roster compared to Oregon, and he loses these games. That's why. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm going to be honest. Oregon, yeah, they play their ass off. You got to give it to them. At the end of the day, they were the better team. But let's be honest, Ohio State should have won that game.
What?
Will Howard made a dumb mistake. He pulled a Dak Prescott and ran a QB draw right down the middle and wasted the time. They should have
Yeah, I
won that
know.
game. Should have won it. Simple as that. Simple as that.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, do you agree with me though that Ohio State is really on the brink?
No,
I'm just
not
saying.
really. I'm not worried about Ohio State.
Oh,
And
okay.
you name two teams that you're worried about against Texas. I'm worried about Ohio State.
Not worried about that team. I know
Ohio
they'll tell you
State
that right now.
matches up against Texas very well.
They got Penn State in 2 weeks, Matt. I'm telling you right now, if Penn State shows their dominance too, they're a run-heavy team as well. If Penn State shows it, bro, Ohio State could very well lose that game. I'm just saying. You better be careful, Ohio State. We're already crowning you. Bull crap with that crap.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm worried about Ohio State more than anybody. I'm not worried about anybody in the SEC. Worried about Ohio State. They were the better team. Clearly, they should have won that game. But congratulations to Oregon.
Go Ducks.
Do you want to talk about honorable mentions before we move on?
If he wants to go on about Colorado, he can. I was a little mad. I'll say this. I think if Travis Hunter's playing that game, and we lost a few key players, but absolutely, I'm a Colorado fan as well. I love Dion, what he's doing.
Hope your
I'm
brother's
proud of
listening.
Dion. I've already told you Dion is the next Nick Saban in the next 3 to 5 years, where he's going to be that dominant in college football. Like I said, Shador had the ball last. The thing about it is, if you can't protect Shador, that's their weakness. And yet, they still kept fighting. If Travis Hunter's in that game, they win that game. Hands down.
No. Kansas State, better team. Avery Johnson showed up. I mean, simple as that. Colorado sucks.
Hold on.
Let's be honest.
If they play again, you're telling me you're taking Kansas State
If
that
they
much?
play again, they're not going to play again.
The Big 12 championship can very well come back.
Right.
What are you talking?
Colorado, Big 12 championship?
They can be in the Big 12 championship. They still control their destiny.
Colorado, Big 12 championship.
Yes. What are you denying that for?
Colorado, Big 12 championship.
Shut up, man. Shador is showing himself. And I'm proud of him.
Shador played really good. I can admit that. He actually did play really good. But them being in the Big 12 championship, I don't see it.
Okay. I don't know how you don't respect them more after what they did today.
Because
on Saturday.
I respect Shador a lot more. I'm going to be honest with you. But clearly, they were not the better team. They lost. Sucks for them. Iowa State will be in the Big 12 championship. That's for sure. I don't know who's going to be across from them. It won't be Colorado, though.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Next one, Juan. Gosh, that's ridiculous. He's hating.
Since that's all the NCAA talk we have this week. Breaking news in the NFL. Devontae Adams to the Jets. Amari Cooper to the Bills. Which team benefits from what trade?
You want to go first or me?
I'll go first.
Oh, sorry. You didn't want to go.
This guy.
I think the best team that will benefit from this trade is the Buffalo Bills and Amari Cooper. Josh Allen had nobody on his team. He never had a true number one, and now he does in Amari Cooper. He needed help. You can't rely on Keon Coleman. You can't rely on name another bum, please. They really don't have a run game. They need Amari Cooper. He's not a cancer like Stephon Diggs was. Amari Cooper just wants to win. And I think that this was a great pickup from the Bills. I think that this will help him out a lot more.
Who's better, Amari or Devontae?
Devontae Adams is by far better.
We didn't ask that, by the way.
I'm about to get there.
I know.
I think that, and it's tough to say this. I don't know what the Jets' true identity is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's too far gone. I mean,
Oh, you starting to take them off that playoff?
I mean, Jets. I mean, Aaron Rodgers already had Garrett Wilson, and he barely even throws it to him. He throws it more to Alan Lazard. And now you have Devontae Adams in here, which I think he'll, get the ball a lot more than what's his name? I just said his name. Now I forgot. So I don't know if they're too far gone. I want to believe in the Jets. I don't know if their offense is going to gel. It hasn't been the past couple weeks. But yeah, I say the Bills.
Look, I don't want to shit on one team to boost another because I think both of these were actually good. Here's the thing that frustrates me about the Bills. I've seen this movie before. I've seen a Stephon Diggs be there and y'all not amount to anything. I wanted Josh Allen to finally get a running game. I wish they would have found somebody for that. So I'm going to go the opposite. I think Devontae Adams makes them better, and here's why. If you're noticing, and I can't stand A-Rod, but A-Rod is a player that loves, how do I put it? Where he's throwing the ball where he thinks his wide receivers know where it's going. And clearly, the past 2 to 3 games we've seen, they are not in the same. They're not in the same page. Devontae changes that. I mean, my gosh, did you see him on the Pat McAfee show just a while ago? They were over there already. They had a sleepover. They were screaming it up. It worries me as a Broncos fan because I know now the Jets look a little deeper now, in my opinion. By the way, hey, congrats on firing Nathaniel Hackett for offensive coordinator. Your team looked a lot better offensively yesterday. You're right. They don't have an identity. But now on these long third downs conversions where they're just hoping Garrett Wilson can get open or he just throws it up to Alan Lazard, now he has Tay to throw it to. This will make them way better. Honestly, I think I'm going to go opposite of you. I think they are now able to get a playoff spot. I think they turned this around. This is probably the best move they did. I think the only thing they need left, and I don't know what's going on with Hassan Reddick, dude. You got to hurry up and get there or something, bro. You're not getting paid for crap.
He asked for a trade. He asked for a trade.
If he asking for a trade, then trade him already. Get him out the way. Get something out of him. Don't just have a guy just sitting there. In the end, I think the Jets can turn this around a little. I don't see them serious contenders, but because the way the AFC as a whole is playing out, they can make a 7th or 6th seed.
What do you think, Juan?
I like the Bills pickup. I always said it. I wish Devontae would have went to the Bills. I think that would have been a better, option than the Jets.
That would have been great.
Yeah, but since they also got a good, veteran in Amari, I like the Bills pickup better. I just think this Devontae and Aaron Rodgers, it's cool. We've seen this before, right? But it's just like, come on, man. At some point, stop picking Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers and you should have just went somewhere else.
What do you mean? This doesn't help him?
No, I'm not saying it doesn't help him,
He's
but
been having Aiden O'Connell and bum-ass Gardner Minshew throwing him the ball.
Listen.
And Derek Carr.
I didn't say it didn't.
It would have been great for the Saints. The Saints
I didn't
screwed
say
themselves with what they did.
I didn't say it didn't help. I'm just saying that we've already seen him with Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying it would have been better for him to go with Josh Allen.
I had said this at the beginning of the season. Aaron Rodgers is not playing another important playoff game. Even if they make the playoffs, they're not winning anything. I'm just saying, I believe the Bills are still winning this division. What I'm trying to tell you is, does this make them make a playoff chance? I think it does.
I think the Jets always had a playoff chance, though.
You're crazy. You're crazy behind that. They didn't have Tay. He still didn't trust his wide receivers. And Aaron Rodgers is the type to get worse and worse during the season if his team sucks. He just doesn't care. He just starts ignoring them in the sideline. He'll start doing his roll eyes, all sad. Pobrecito.
I think Devontae to the Bills would have been better, but since they got Amari,
absolutely.
Since they got Amari Cooper, I'm also okay with that because they needed a true one receiver.
The thing that worries me about Amari is he too old? Is he past his prime a little?
He is the veteran guy in the locker room who's going to big up these younger wide receivers.
Okay. If Amari shows up and gives me 2020 Amari, I get you. And maybe it's because his wide receivers, boy, I know this. You didn't have a quarterback where you were at either. But if he does show me something, then I get it. If he shows me, at least if he gives me 75%, the Bills can at least make it to the second round in the playoffs. I'll give you that.
So, in your opinion, who got better, the Jets or the Bills?
I think the Jets did. The Jets,
Matt,
he trusts his one guy, Allen Lazard. That's it. He does not have the same page with Garrett Wilson.
In your opinion, who got better, the Jets or the Bills?
I mean, it is. I think they both got better.
You can't do this whole like, yeah,
I can do that. They both got better.
No, give me one hand.
You asked me the question, which team got better? They both
right.
got
Which
better.
team? I didn't give you D.
They
all of the above.
Both got better.
I didn't give you D. All of the above.
There's games later in the season that they got to play, and I'll look it up. But there's games that you can now say they might win these games now because they have Tay. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I think the Bills got better. We're giving Josh Allen a weapon to throw it to.
And giving some Aaron Rodgers somebody to trust.
But he's already got two superstars on that team.
They weren't. No. Allen Lazard's trustworthy, but he's not a superstar.
And he doesn't trust Garrett Wilson for some reason. He threw.
I'm just saying though. He's already had two. Does he not have two superstars on that team?
What superstar? Name another one.
You gotta stop saying they're superstars.
Other than Garrett Wilson
and
Garrett Wilson is barely a superstar. Let's be honest.
And Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. He's a running back. I'm talking about somebody who could throw it to wide out. Wise.
You can't throw it to your running back.
Yeah, you can throw it down flat. I'm talking about deep. Nothing? All right, bet.
Yeah.
Well, get to the next one then.
I mean, we pretty much already talked about it.
I know. I was going to say, is this the same thing as the next one? Is it time to panic, Jake? Give us a 2-second wrap up.
Well, you're right. I mean, they are what are they, 3 and 4 right now?
2 and 4.
Are they 2 and 4?
Yes.
Okay, if they're 2 and 4, that's a little worrisome. I will say, like I said, they'll turn it around. Now that they have it, they have some scrubs coming up. They play Justin Fields. They get some bums coming up. Don't worry. The thing is, though, Tay's got to get into that lineup fast. I don't know. Do they have a bye week coming up or no? If they don't have a bye week, I don't know if does Tay play this week? It's kind of shocking that Tay wasn't able to play out of nowhere.
They just played on Monday, so you would think they have 10 days off, right?
Why would they have 10 days off? That's Thursday games.
My bad.
They play the Sunday night game.
Who do they play?
The Steelers.
Oh, okay. See, but they got easy come-ups. Now they got the Texans. But come on, the 3 or 4 games, Steelers, Patriots, Cardinals.
Patriots look scary, bro. Drake May looked good. He looked good. His first game, 3 tutties like that. Oof.
3 tutties.
Just like that, man. That team went from no scoring to scoring just like that.
I'm proud of Drake May. But I think it was more that the defense let down after they got a good lead on them.
It was a close game throughout the whole game.
I don't think it was.
Okay.
Well, that's not on our topic list anyways. Drake May is not on our topic list.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
Drake May's going to get a dub next week. He plays a trash team in New England. Or not New England, in London.
Yeah, next 3 or 4 games, he's got bum quarterbacks to play. Kyler, Justin, and then he's got new Drake May, who's learning the system. That's it. Aaron Rodgers should be good. Bills are going to win this division easily. I don't know when Tua is coming back. As long as Tua is not coming back for a little while, this is the Bills to lose.
All right, coming up next, we have the Ravens beating the Red Hot Commanders 30-23.
Gloat one.
You want to gloat, buddy?
You want to go ahead?
If Juan doesn't want to gloat, that's fine. I mean, I can go.
His audio is probably bugged again.
You think so?
Yeah.
I bet
Because
you
he'd be
so.
gloating right now.
Yeah, he would.
Go ahead.
Here's
Joe.
what I'll say. The one thing that hurt me in this game, Jaden Daniels. There were plays that could have been made. And when you're playing Baltimore and Lamar, they were making them way easier. And I get it. It's rookie season. But this is what I meant by Jaden Daniels is just a step behind. I know, Matt, you freaking just threw him up there and said, he's better than Lamar. I don't know how the hell you just went there. Jaden, they will win the NFC East, hands down. Don't worry about that. My gosh, after I saw the Eagles struggle with the Browns, and don't get me started on the Cowboys, they'll win the NFC East. The thing is, I don't know. In playoffs, you're going to play teams that have breakaway receivers and breakaway players. I think when they play those guys, Jaden has to do a play or two more. And I really wish they would give him some help with next to Scary Terry. I really do. I was hearing that Devontae would have went there. Now that he's gone, I really believe you got to get somebody for him. Please, please get somebody for him. If you do, this team can very well be in the divisional round fighting for an NFC championship. He's right there, man. So, hey, it's a rookie game. In my opinion, the better team won. Baltimore looks more dangerous right now. They know they're the more experienced team. They won this game off of experience.
I mean, yeah, I got to give it up to the Ravens, man. I doubted them all year. They look great. They beat the Commanders. I did say that Jaden Daniels is the better quarterback, which I kind of still do believe in a way. But here's my thing, and hear me out. Are the Ravens the Dallas Cowboys of the AFC?
Why do you say that?
Because for some reason, we bang on the Cowboys for doing so good during the regular season, and they don't do anything in the playoffs.
Have the
Can we
Cowboys made
say-
an NFC championship?
Can we say the same thing for the Ravens?
Right now, let's go to last year real quick. Was Dallas, in your opinion, a top 2 team in the NFC? I didn't see that.
I don't know. They were up there.
I heard the Ravens are that. They're in my opinion, they're the only team that can compete with the Chiefs right now that everybody's saying.
You say that, right? But
I'm just
last
telling you what the
year,
group is saying.
we saw that Ravens team go against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
Absolutely.
And they lost. Like I said, can we say that, yeah, they do great. They always do great during the regular season. Absolutely. But they always tend to lose in the playoffs.
I don't know how you put
Is
them
that
on
not
the Cowboys.
Hold on. Is that not the game where they forgot to run the ball, though? Or am I tripping?
No, that was that game.
I mean, they didn't really have any running backs last year. So
they didn't have a running. I get that, but they had a top running game in season last year. They just stopped running for some reason.
Yeah, for whatever reason, they just stopped running that ball.
Harbaugh outsmarts himself at times, and he thinks, "Oh, Andy Reid's going to try and stop my run, so I'm going to do something totally different." The thing is go with what brought you there. Lose on the sword of what made you get there. So believe in Lamar, believe in Derrick Henry. I will be pissed if they make the playoffs and somehow see the Chiefs and not run the ball this year. And you have to not do that.
And did I hear you say that they are the Cowboys?
Hang on. I asked a question. Are they the Cowboys of the AFC? Like I said,
No.
The Cowboys always tend to win during the regular season, and they lose in the playoffs every time. The Ravens are the exact same thing. They tend to do great during the regular season, and they lose in the playoffs just like that.
I don't believe that at all. Especially when you have Lamar, who's an MVP who's an MVP. Tell me when your boy
until last year, Lamar Jackson choked in the playoffs every single time. Until last year.
Okay.
I think he's a quarterback that's trying to figure it out, just like all these other quarterbacks.
He's going through growing
the
pains.
quarterback's trying to figure it out. I saw.
You tell me.
Hang on.
You tell me. No. You tell me how you're at home hosting a game. They had to come to you. You didn't have to go to them. They had to come to you, and you get knocked out just like that.
What are you talking about?
The Cowboys.
What about the Cowboys?
You talking about
you're doing two different comparisons. I'm not even talking about that, bro. Not even talking about it. I'm just saying that the Ravens tend to do great during the regular season, and they always lose in the playoffs. That's it. You're taking it a little too far.
You're taking it a little too far.
No, you
Matt,
are.
Other than the
You're
Chiefs and
red,
Patriots
sir.
in the AFC, who else could say that?
Say that again?
Other than the Chiefs and the Patriots the past 10 years, who else could say that?
Say what?
That they lose in the playoffs. Everybody loses in the playoffs. Don't do that against
Absolutely,
Lamar.
but there's always so much hype around this Ravens team. Oh, well, they're the team to beat. And then
hey, you can say that about our team.
Yo, don't cuss, sir.
I didn't. You can say that about our team.
I'm just saying.
I think you're reaching on that one.
There's so much hype around the 49ers. We're always a team to beat. We're going to the Super Bowl every year, and then what have we done the past 3?
Hold on. I want to add this in really quick. By the way, if you take the Chiefs out, let's say the Chiefs disappeared, are the Ravens not the favorite to win the AFC?
Mm-hmm.
I think if you take away the Niners, even the past 3 years, the Cowboys never looked like they could beat anybody. They lost to the Packers. They've lost to the Niners twice. I mean, you be honest with you. They'll lose to the Lions. There's teams that they will lose to. I think if you erase the Chiefs from the planet Earth, the Ravens are the best team in the AFC. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. They're going against Goliath. They're going against Jordan. They're going against LeBron in their prime. It's the toughest thing to do. You got to beat the best of the team.
You gonna keep hating on my boy?
I don't think that.
Are you going to keep hating on my boy?
I don't think that the Chiefs are the only team that can beat the Ravens, though.
You're crazy.
Who else?
There's a team down in Texas.
Okay.
That you keep counting out. I don't know why.
By the way, Lamar beat them last year. I just want to add that in.
Last year. This is a new year, baby.
You just went after last year. What are you talking about?
This is a new year. No, I've been going out the past previous years.
They beat them. That's what I know.
Just saying.
That's fine. Next one.
You gonna keep hating on my boy?
Rookie CJ Stroud.
Are you gonna keep hating on my boy?
Mm-hmm. No one's hating on your boy, bro. No one even said anything about Lamar Jackson. I'm talking about the Ravens. I'm talking about the Ravens in general. Did I say Lamar Jackson?
Did you pick Jaden Daniels though last week?
Absolutely.
So then, are you gonna keep hating on my boy? The week before that, you did the same thing.
Don't worry, I called him out.
I didn't say he did.
All right then.
I told you.
I called him out on that one. Don't worry.
What did you tell me?
I told you the Ravens were going to win.
Did they win because of Lamar Jackson or because of Derrick Henry?
Oh, they won because of John Harbaugh. Is that what you want me to say?
Did I just say that? I gave you two options. Did they win because of Lamar Jackson or Derrick
everybody else credit on that
team?
Guy he doesn't like.
You don't want to answer. It's kind of funny.
Hey, I told you the run game. What do you mean, me?
You're putting it.
You guys said Dan Quinn. But you guys said Dan Quinn's defense was too much.
You're putting it all on Lamar.
You guys said Dan Quinn's defense was going to be too much. Did you not? Yeah, you did. You said Dan Quinn has a good defense.
You still had the Commanders winning. Don't do that.
Watch the VOD.
You had Commanders winning. Don't do that.
Absolutely. But did I say fucking Dan Quinn's defense was dominant?
Don't cuss.
No, bro. I'm mad, bro.
Don't cuss.
I hate that I'm accused of saying shit that I never said.
You said that the Commanders were going to win.
Red hot offense. Did I say anything about their trash defense?
Who?
No.
I'm just letting you know. I get to talk. I don't even get to talk on this segment because I picked the Lions to win this one as well. And that was an embarrassment of a game.
Everyone had the Cowboys to.
Yeah, we
the
all had
Lions
that.
to
We
win,
all
bro.
We all have that.
Shocker.
So then go.
Cowboys suck this year.
This was
Whoa.
bad to watch. I'll say this. I'll start out with this one. I want to ask y'all one simple question. Does Mike last the season?
Yes.
Whoa.
What do you think, Juan?
I don't think so, bro. Another loss like this, and I don't think he will. If he loses to a division opponent next, I don't think he will.
Hold on, because I'm getting excited. Whenever my wife team starts losing, I start laughing. They got the Niners next. They got the Falcons. They get the Eagles. Then they got the Texans, the Commanders, and they finally get a Giants. Their next 5 games are playoff opponents, you would say so. These teams could go 0-5 very well. I don't know if they do. I don't believe as much in the Eagles. I think they can beat the Eagles. But everybody else, oh my gosh, man. This is bad. Let me tell you something. Jerry Jones, hey, congrats, bro. You scared a radio host today. Did y'all see that by chance? That was so embarrassing to do that. Hey, Jerry, you're the GM, bro. You gave yourself that title. Take the damn ass kicking. Stop that, man. That was so sad. Here's the second part. Hey, y'all still believe in Dak? Still believing in Dak? You want to pay that man all that damn money? And now you can't afford crap? By the way, Micah's coming up this year. I don't know who said it, if it'd be valuable to trade him. I'll tell you something. He's a one-trick pony. You better. Because your defense looks like crap, and I don't think he changes nothing. The Lions were playing with you all damn game. I saw them having offensive linemen going out for passes. This was just sad to watch. I loved every minute. Cowboys fans, this ain't the year, bro. This ain't the year. This ain't the year of Super Bowl or bust or some crap y'all always throw in my face. This is the saddest year y'all going to have for a while, bro. Mike McCarthy, you might not last all season. Jerry, if you're smart, before the Eagles grab him, because I know Nick Sirianni ain't lasting either. Before the Eagles grab him, there's a man named Bill Belichick out there, buddy. You better hurry up and grab him. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all go ahead. Hey, Bill's out there. I'm just saying. Bill's out there.
I agree with everything Jake just said. Like I said, that running game really set them up just to have a really chill fourth quarter where they were just doing whatever they wanted to in the fourth quarter. No pass rush. Jared Goff was back there, had all day to throw that ball. I mean, they literally had the Cowboys number, and the Cowboys didn't know who to call to help them with anything. They get a bye. So maybe they get some of these defensive starters back that everybody keeps telling me that they need.
What
But
they got after the bye, Juan?
they got the Niners.
After the bye, Juan?
They got the Niners. And
I'm not a Niners fan.
And I don't know where they go from
That
here.
don't look good. Hold on, let me add this real quick before Matt goes. Do you think Dan Campbell took it kind of? Remember how I brought up last year? They got screwed, man. They told the ref that offensive lineman was eligible for to be a wide receiver, and then they didn't hear it, quote unquote. You think they busted them up on purpose like that?
Well,
they didn't let off the gas. They were still doing trick plays in the third quarter.
That's what I'm saying. They were doing all kinds of stuff like that in the third quarter. I was just like, man.
Did they want to teach Dallas a lesson?
Yeah. Cowboys suck. They suck. They suck this year. Sorry, move on. I know some of these Dallas Cowboy fans, they're quote unquote Chief fans as well, so they can migrate to Kansas City.
I can't stand that.
Dallas' season pretty much over. Chalk it up. I'd shoot for that first pick of the draft because y'all aren't doing anything. I would stop winning if I were y'all. There's nobody out. Y'all can't win. Y'all can't win regular season games. Y'all can't win. Y'all definitely can't win in the playoffs against big boy teams. Move on. Go migrate to Kansas City like y'all usually do. Chalk up the season. The Lions embarrassed y'all. Embarrassing. At Dallas on Jerry Jones's birthday.
86 years old, bro.
He's going to remember that birthday for the rest of his life. He was taking it on that poor radio host, threatening to fire him. Jesus.
I know, man. That was sad.
I was just like, what are you doing?
God.
I can get somebody to give me better questions. Shut up. The hell, you want to keep getting your ass whooped and want to hear, hey, Jerry, congrats on grabbing Dak and CD over the offseason.
And I'm going to touch on this little point right here. Jake said this stupid thing. Why in the world would you move lateral and get Bill Belichick? Lateral.
Shut the your dumb ass up real quick. You're gonna
Lateral.
compare Mike McCarthy and compare him and put lateral next to the greatest head coach
I'm
of all
not
time?
saying that Mike McCarthy and Bill Belichick are in the same circle, but what does Bill Belichick really do for you?
Hey, I'll tell you this: that defense is automatically a top 10 defense in the league next year. That's without just Bill walking in. Oh,
You just
but
said
ourselves,
that they
guys.
should
We already got a
trade
defense.
Micah Parsons.
You don't need Micah.
And after Micah, who else is on that defense that you trust?
I'm telling you right now, Bill is the greatest
He's
at
not.
having subpar defenses and winning games.
We
Don't
saw
do that.
Bill Belichick fall.
No.
in his last
He
couple
lost
years
because
in
his
New
offense
England.
couldn't keep up. He would keep the defense as well.
He lost because he lost the greatest quarterback of all time. That's why he lost.
All I'll say is this: that will be your biggest fear because he's got a chance at Super Bowl if he does come.
I would
I'll
not
say
go
this.
get Bill Belichick.
Okay.
I would go get Ben Johnson.
Shut up with that.
Ben Johnson, absolutely.
I'm done hearing that. Dan Campbell's the heart of that team, and Jared Goff said that too after the game.
He's a great clapper. I agree with you on
Oh,
that. But Ben
look at
Johnson
this
is the
hater, bro.
reason why they're winning.
You're crazy.
Hang on. What does Dan Campbell do?
Let me tell you something about Dan
Whenever
Campbell.
they point at the sideline, what is Dan Campbell doing?
I think it's time to start putting him as a top 5 head coach.
He's a great motivational head coach.
I'm
Great
telling you
motivational
right now,
head coach.
I think this is a time to put, if Dan Campbell does the unthinkable, I think he's already borderline top 5 head coach in the league. And I will be bringing out my top 5 head coaches updated.
I don't know about top 5 head coach, but seeing as to where he had the lines, where you can see where the lines were and where they are now, you have to give him some respect.
No,
absolutely.
Absolutely
He just wants to give it to Ben Johnson.
Absolutely not. Look at
Look
at Dan Campbell's first year without Ben Johnson. What was their record? Please enlighten me, Juan.
I don't.
They barely won a
16.
game. They barely won a game. Did they even win a game?
He went on mute on purpose.
Who?
No, I want to make you look dumb and look back at your mic. How dumb you're
Listen,
sounding.
you know I look smart because what do? And when they got Ben Johnson, what do you know? They're a
The
great
next
team.
season, they were still 1-6, and I saw Dan Campbell go to his team and said, "Guys, trust in me. We'll come back."
Yeah, try him because he was about to get fired. That's why he's a great motivational head coach. I already
They were
agree
1-6 with Ben Johnson. I thought you said Ben Johnson changed them. No, he motivated his team and said, "Guys, let's do this for us. Let's do it for us. Do it for me. If you trust in me, I'll trust in you."
He's a great motivational head coach.
Come on, man.
Great motivational head coach.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Head coach.
Can I ask a question before we move on to this topic?
No.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So Cowboy fans are telling me they don't have a run game, but they have Dalvin Cook on the practice squad. Would having Dalvin Cook on the main roster do anything for that?
What is this, 2012?
I'm asking a question. I didn't need a smart
And
one.
I just answered it. What is this,
There's a reason he's on the
2012?
practice squad. I don't think he changes anything. I really don't. And not only that, this ain't the same old line. They don't have a great wall of Dallas anymore. Zach Martin's the last of the piece. Tyron Smith left. Frederickson left years ago. This is not the same Dallas offensive line. They're not just pancaking guys anymore. They're getting maybe 2-3 yards, if even that. Attempt. Sorry.
That's the question I wanted to ask.
All right. Go ahead, Juan. Go ahead, Matt.
Bolts up. Herbert takes down Bo Nix, 23-16.
Oh boy, it's almost like someone called it. What do you know? Justin Herbert, what did I say? After a bye week, He's gonna heal up that ankle or whatever it is. Juan, correct me, please.
Plantar fasciitis.
Absolutely. Justin Herbert looked great. You challenged Justin Herbert. Look what he did. He prevailed. This Chargers team
Sucked in
can
the red
take
zone.
down any team if they play like they played. They have a great run game. Justin Herbert looked great. He did not play bad at all. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people think it's the Chiefs division. Let me tell you something right now. Do not sleep on the Chargers.
You're crazy.
Do not sleep on that Chargers team.
Didn't they lose to them the week before?
Justin, yeah, but they were missing their 2 tackles. Now that he got his 2 tackles back, look what happened. They were protecting Justin Herbert. He had plenty of time to throw that ball. Absolutely. And what do you know? No, I know I overdid it and said Bo Nix for 3 picks, right? I even brushed it down to 2. And I even said
That
a pick
wasn't his
6,
fault.
and that pick 6 was almost there.
That
It
wasn't
was
his
almost
fault.
there. It wasn't his fault. That's the last thing I want to hear from you, Mr. Montoya. The very last thing I want to hear from
That
you.
wasn't his fault.
I do not want to hear that from you. Don't you dare say that was not his fault.
I'll get to it. Don't worry.
Because
Finish
you
your talking.
came at me and Mr.
About Brock
Juan.
Purdy, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna get there's a difference in those picks.
No, there was not. None. 0. Because those 2 picks were really not his fault, but I got called out for it. You have no right to say that.
Did the wide receiver had a chance to catch the ball? Yes or no? Did the wide receiver had a chance to catch the ball? Yes or no, Matt? Did you watch the game?
Yeah, he did.
So then it's the wide receiver's fault. It went in his hands and he didn't catch it. Brock Purdy tried to throw it, and of course, O-line, poor O-line. He has one of the best left tackle, by the way. But poor O-line doesn't help him. And he did it not once but twice, and he's had a consistency of doing that where he holds on the ball a split second longer. Which I believe Bo has already mastered not to do that.
He's one of the quickest quarterbacks.
I'm just saying, when it counts most, he's done that.
That's false.
He's done that 2 times when it counted most.
That is false. That's false.
Go ahead, Juan. He's over there screaming. I'm about to get to the Broncos on what happened.
No, I was going to ask you. Could you tell me what happened and what caused the loss?
Second play of the game. I'm blaming one person and one person only on this, and I don't understand why we have not done this at all. I'm blaming the defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph. Let me tell you why. We play a lot of man-to-man coverage. I said this on the last pod. We play a lot of man-to-man coverage. For some damn reason, I guess Vance Joseph believes that Pat Surtain is invincible and could never get hurt. Because when we went into zone, which we're not good at, that's what happened. Yes, anybody could have been the quarterback that day and picked apart our defense. We are not a zone defense type of defense. We could not play zone very well. Pat Surtain covers a whole side, and we're able to shade the other side. We can't do that when he's gone. By the way, it scares me against the Saints. This is what worries me, though. Sean Payton, I will say this. We got to start sooner, bro. That offense was not – I don't know what it is, and I get it. He's trying to outthink the room and say, I know we got to face Harbaugh a second time, so I don't want to show him everything I have. I don't care, dude. You have to show something at the beginning. We had play after play and drive after drive. We had a fumble by Javonte Williams. I hope we bench that piece of trash. My gosh, I'm so mad about that. The second part is you have to put some of those plays in early. I know you want to establish a run game, but there's something that I've noticed, and I don't know how we're not giving Bo Nix credit. He's your top passer. And he's running the ball, outrunning his own running backs every damn game we see him play. Bo Nix is outrunning his own running backs, man. Help the guy out. I hope with the trade deadline coming, I hope we get to see some of these guys that are on the hot sale and fire sales, and we can grab them. I really do. Because if not, we have B- to C+ receivers, and we have C- to C+ running backs. Help Bo. Please. I know you believe in the system, but help Bo. This man could be very well the rookie of the year if you help him. Give him something. The Bears got every damn wide receiver you could think of. Jaden Daniels got Scary Terry at least, man. Sad, bro. Like I said, Defense did not show up. And they did not show up because they did show up finally the second half, but they did not do well in zone coverage. Fix that up, Vance Joseph. We can't play man all time. Go.
I will not pick the Broncos to win again. I think it's my fault. I cursed you.
You jinxed us.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Thank you for doing that.
I won't jinx. I won't pick them anymore. Matt, put your hands in the air. Wave like you just don't care. You won. You got it. You got it.
I mean, he dared Justin Herbert to throw Pat Surtain's way, and he did it the first.
No,
play
he didn't do it. Oh,
hang on.
Man.
He threw it the first or second play, and look, Pat Surtain fell on his ass, bro. Out for
They'll
game.
see each other. They'll see each other again. I dare you to throw it to number 2. You know
He
better
did.
to throw it to
Oh,
number 2.
he did though, and look what happened. Pat Surtain fell on his ass.
He
Get outta
tackled
here.
him and hit his head.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right.
Move on.
Well, we still got to talk about the Broncos because they're the Thursday night game.
No, sir.
No, so that's not next.
Okay, well, tell me what's next because that's what I have next on my
I know.
slate.
Jake messed it up. I'm telling him, let me run the board, bro.
I didn't do that at all.
I'm sure I'll show you the thing right here on this camera.
Show it to me later.
Whoa, dude, don't say it like that, weirdo.
Yo,
Show it to me later. It's weird.
Go ahead. I don't
All
like
right.
when you do that.
Here's
That's fine.
Jake's
You're gonna
top
put my
5.
face. You're gonna put my face towards what's it called though?
We're gonna cover your face because we don't want to. Well, cover me.
All right, guys. Hot take Jake's top 5. I'm gonna start with number 5. I believe the Falcons looking good. I love what Kirk has done. Kirk is showing something. I'm starting to believe in this Falcons team. I think they can have a good playoff run. Number 4, and why I have red dots is because the Packers will play the Lions soon, and I think that can flip. The Packers will be the hottest team, and they're showing you right away. I'll tell you this. Jordan Love was destroying them boys, baby. Destroying them. I saw that same Cardinals team outplay a Niners team that's good last week. Jordan Love said, no mas. Bam. Each single one. Romeo Dobbs, you get one. Watson, you get one. He was throwing them to them all, man. He got them all. Number 3, I'm going to go to the Ravens. Here's why. Why I don't put them as high.
They should be higher.
They're number 3 in my opinion, only because I think for a statement game, they should have blown out the Commanders. They didn't for some reason. I'll let it be. I think they should have blown them out. Now, they did play them because of their experience. I still can't put them over the Chiefs, which I have number 2, because the Chiefs have their number, and they're going to have their number. They had a bye week. I'm not going to throw them all the way down because they had a bye week. But I did have to move them down from number 1 because the Lions, man, I think pound for pound, they're the best team in the NFL. They just can't beat the Packers, in my opinion. They're the best team. They could beat everybody. I think the Packers could lose to several teams in the AFC and the NFC. I believe the Lions can lose to nobody when it counts most, except to the Packers because the Packers know them so well. Dan Campbell is fighting for top coach in the league. Jared Goff, boy, I heard Matt the first of the time. Oh, man, Jared Goff, he's not that good. No. I think he's solidifying himself as top 2 quarterback in the NFC. I think it goes Jordan Love, Jared Goff, and then you got Jaden Daniels. They're going to keep flip-flopping each other all throughout the season. Lions look dangerous. I want to put on a helmet and pads for Dan Campbell. Man, does that dude really pump you up. This team is the most dangerous team right now. Not only that, they're going to be battle-tested. I believe they're in the toughest division. The Bears look good. The Vikings are undefeated, and you got the Packers. The Lions, pound for pound, are the best team in the NFL, and I don't think it's close. Their only weakness and their kryptonite is the Packers. I'll say it one last time. That's it. This team could win the Super Bowl very well this year, guys. What y'all think? What do you think, Juan? Because Matt's not talking.
The Lions are too high.
Why? Why are they too high?
They beat a trash Cowboys team.
Yeah, and the Chiefs are still
The
undefeated.
Chiefs should be number 1.
Yeah, are they Chiefs are the only team on here undefeated, right?
Could the Chiefs have lost the Bengals?
Yo, you're talking about games 2 weeks ago?
I'm just saying. I've seen the Chiefs should have lost some games too.
Like, what are we doing?
I'm just saying.
That
Did
makes
the-
no sense.
I'm saying they could have lost. The Lions have lost to one team this whole season.
The
Who they lose to?
The
Bucks.
Lions,
And
the
it
Lions,
took.
the Lions could have lost against the Cardinals. What happened there? They could have lost against the Rams. What happened there? That makes no sense, Jake. You're going off by recency bias by the past 2 teams that they have played. Stop that.
What I'm telling you is when I see the Lions play, and be honest here, are they a better offensive team than the Chiefs?
Ooh, can't count out Patrick Mahomes.
What?
You're just going off by recently biased, bro.
Oh,
You're going off by the past.
here we
You're only
go.
going off the past 2 games.
All I know is the
I will
Lions have
admit.
lost one game. And if they knew how to stop Baker Mayfield just throwing it up to Mike Evans, they would have won that game. They'd be undefeated right now.
I will admit the Lions do look good, but the Chiefs, you got to give them their due, bro. Stop
You
being
shouldn't
that. Stop
hate on
doing
the
that.
Chiefs, man.
I put them
No,
number 2. You think
gotta
that out of
put your
32
hate-
teams, I put them number 2? Soon.
Okay.
You have
Okay,
to-
out of
you have to put
the
them
5 that you have on here, who's undefeated?
Out of what?
Out of the 5 you have on here, who's
If
undefeated?
I'm going by undefeated one, I'm putting the Vikings in there. Come on, man. What are we doing?
You don't even have the Vikings in here.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I go by realist. What I see with my eyes, Juan. Everybody can just do his damn standings and say who's better. No, the Vikings number
All right,
1,
so-
Chiefs number 2. No, I'm going by realist. What I'm watching.
On this 5 right here, I think it should be Chiefs 1. And I hate the Chiefs. Not more than you, but I hate the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs should be 1, Ravens 2, Lions, Packers, and Falcons.
Okay. What do you think, man? You like all 5 of those?
No. Absolutely not.
Hater, man.
Absolutely not.
All right. Hey, HTJ top 5, man. We here. We lit.
Think the-
And not only that, Lions play Vikings this weekend. So that whole go by the standings. You're about to
Think
see
the-
what they do to the Vikings
think
this
the-
weekend and show you why I didn't have them in there.
What time is that game?
12 o'clock. That's gonna be an early game. I can't wait.
The Bears should be number 5.
Shut up. Play the damn Jags. You want to talk about a team that's only beaten teams that are like 1-4 and 2
He's
and
beating
3.
teams that he's supposed to beat.
Yo, uncover yourself right now. All I see is this list that I don't agree with.
I'm sorry.
Flip it over. Next one. Thursday night football.
So this is the Thursday night game that I was talking about before when somebody set me up for failure. Thank you, Jake. I'll give, you know what I'm saying? So I'm picking the Saints on this
because
one.
I'm running on fumes with my throat. Can y'all hear me? My poor throat. It does not fucking.
You sound a lot better than you usually do.
Shut up, piece of trash.
Jake went to a Diddy party, and that's why he's
Yo,
all right.
chill, bro. What the hell? Oh, hell
Yo,
no.
so for the Thursday night game, we have the Broncos versus the Saints. They don't have Derek Carr.
Saints. Go ahead, Warren.
Do they have PS2? Are y'all gonna have PS2 this game?
No, we're not gonna have PS2.
So I'm going to pick the Saints because last time I picked the Broncos did me dirty. So I believe Spencer Rattler with no PS2, and you know what I'm saying. You guys don't have anyone else on that defense.
I'm worried on this game. I'll say that. We don't have PS2, and I don't think what I hate the most is it's a short game. It's a short week game. And not only that, Dennis Allen's seen Sean Payton's offense while he was there the whole time. So that worries me as well. Plus, we have no film on Spencer Rattler except this last game. And he looked decent. I mean, they got destroyed by the Bucs, but he looked decent at least. I think I'm picking with my heart a little more. I think Sean Payton might have a little more heart coming back to New Orleans, wanting to prove himself. I'm going to go Denver wins this game closely. I'm going to go 23-19. Bo Nix outshines Spencer.
To say that Spencer Rattler looked okay was ridiculous, bro. He looked like ass this past game. Not only that, the Broncos should win this game. Easy as that. They should win this game. This is a should-win game for the Broncos. I have the Broncos winning this one. They have the better head coach. Daniel Allen's defense looks like trash. He deserves to get fired. He will be fired because his defense is so trash. Whenever your side of the ball does not work, you're not good.
Well, he don't have his quarterback right now.
Does Derek Carr play on defense?
What I'm saying is you have it's a ripple effect, Matt. So if your quarterback and your offense is not keeping your defense off the field, they get tired more and more.
Robert Saleh called. He had Zach Wilson and a bunch of nobodies last year, and his defense still looked great. Your take is terrible. Please be quiet. I have the Broncos winning this one. Easy. They should win this game. I think that Bo Nix will pop off in this game because that sorry defense. Bo Nix should throw at least 3 tutties, 1 pick.
You sure did throwing those picks in there, piece of trash.
But yeah, I have the Broncos winning this one. They should win this game.
If we lose this game, is it panic time in Denver? It's 3-4.
No panic time.
Hold on. You love to say it all the time. You love to say it. We were only projected to win 5 games. So
absolutely, but I believe this team has a chance at playoffs as long as we can keep winning.
Y'all should win this game.
By the way, we have Red Rocket the week after.
Ooh,
boy, oh boy,
that's scary. Y'all better win this game.
Yeah. Hey, he's not winning that Red Rocket.
Y'all better win this game.
They won that one game and they've been shit since. That's fun. I mean, I'm hoping on Denver wins. I'll be pissed if we lose, though. I will. It's in New Orleans. I hope we can show up. I don't know why. We'll see what happens.
Do you want to do that little thing you was talking about?
What thing?
With the baseball?
Oh yeah, I can update it. So right now we're in the final 4, guys. We got the Mets going against the Dodgers. Boy, oh boy. That's going to be a series for a lifetime. The Mets are underdogs. They're doing the unthinkable right now. Though I do want Shohei Ohtani, probably the best player in baseball, to make it there to the NBA World Series. So I'm rooting for Dodgers. But it's been close. It's tied 1-1. I'll be honest with you. If the Mets win it, I believe whoever wins out of the Guardians and the Yankees will automatically win it all. I think the best chance for a World Series is Dodgers versus whoever in the and I'm rooting for the Yankees, of course. Go Yanks. But right now, it's looking 1-1. It's tied 1-1. Shohei Ohtani, show up, show out, bro, please. On the other side, Guardians versus Yankees. They played yesterday. I know the Yankees won. I just don't know what the record is, though, right now. Yeah, they're 1-0. So they played today, I think. Yeah, they'll play today. Well, we're speaking for Tuesday's pod. We're on Tuesday, guys. We're tomorrow. They play on Tuesday. If the Yankees win today, I think the series is over. I know it's best 7. Doesn't matter. You cannot let the Yankees get a lead like that. It's over. The goal is East versus West Coast. I would love that. Yankees versus LA Dodgers would be a great one. I don't want a Subway series again. Both New York teams. That would frustrate me because I don't think it'd be good to watch. But that's what I'm rooting on. Congrats, MLB. Now we're finally to the brink of the season where we're loving it. Can't wait. Aaron Judge, man, that's not judge a judge. You got to get yourself a championship.
By the way, Max Crosby wants a trade. Hey, come to San Francisco, man. You'll do good.
Did he report that?
There was a report out there. It's not official.
Damn it, man.
He's not going to Denver, bro.
I know.
Sorry.
That.
Hey, bro.
I'd love for that, though.
Come to San Francisco, man.
I think the Lions are in pursuit of him, is what I've heard.
No. Yeah.
I mean, they just lost Aiden Hutchinson.
Thanks to Juan.
You give Max Crosby, I think he's even better than Hutchinson.
They got Aiden Hutchinson.
Imagine Nick Bosa, Max Crosby, Mad Max.
How are you going to pay for them, too?
We have like 32 million in cap space right now.
I thought it was 50.
But you're about to save
Is
it
it
for the
50?
payment of what's his name? Y'all doing a one and done?
We rolls over, man. There will be some money rolled over.
Y'all about to pay Brock.
Absolutely.
Man, you got anything to say on the baseball or nah?
No. Go Nets. I said Nets. Go Mets. Yeah, that's bro.
Like, whoa.
That shows you a lot. We'll edit
Brooklyn? Yo, Brooklyn? Brooklyn in the house. We need to take that dumb logo off. I know.
Yeah, we'll change the logo out. We pay for a new one. I'm trying to figure out when we're gonna get it. But we did get the proof of it, like the proofread of it. So
like Dre Greenwell. So with that being said,
hey, love you guys.
Yo, shut up. Follow us on all our socials. You know what I'm saying?
Losing my voice.
Like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube. Hit the bell, bing. You know what I'm saying? TikTok's really blowing up right now. We're really loving it. So I'll keep doing the thing on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to listen, if you don't want to watch our beautiful faces, you don't want to do it with YouTube. We are also on Spotify. And with that being said, guys, another thing, I apologize for all the technical difficulties. I will get it together. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what the hell was going on with you, buddy.
I could not tell. Maybe Matt was kicking me and blaming it on me. If you guys think that's true, then just put a thumbs up in the comment section because I agree. Maybe it was money. Huh? Of course he is. Stop talking. We still need your voice for Thursday. And with that being said, it's the final say pod. Peace.
We out.
Bye.